here, but DM gonna be on that Widow, no surprises, and already gonna have a kill. Sting takes down Architect, asserting his dominance on that Pharah. Hyobin gonna be bioed out, going lower and lower on the Roadhook, but still manages to kill off Youngjin, but Ding is there to scoop the second kill. So advantage still gonna be there for the side of the Shock. Rez starting to come in, Sleep gonna be connecting now. Zafara hits the ground, they manage to finish him off. It's an all-out brawl as DM is playing up onto the point here with the Widowmaker. It's a shot onto Violet, Dink Smurf in the head, jumps over onto the high ground to escape the rockets coming through. And the first clap, the first lockdown, goes the way of the Shanghai Dragons. Getting the heals running through. Oh, angles here for DM, doesn't get the headshot there, however. So can't get rid of Architect. Rez gonna be used, and as they come back through, that's gonna be kills going the way. As Youngjin gets taken down, but DM manages to get a double kill now. And Shanghai Dragons will maintain control of the point.
Big sleep on the Violet there.
To gain vision on the enemy team. Luffy, however, going to be taken down off the bat. Hyobin manages to come up the kill, and the Bionades now out of the fight. That's going to be huge. Mirage comes down from Architect, manages to find a double, looking for a third. Luffy will be taken down. And that is going to be the clean sweep goal, especially when you don't have a Sombra on your team. Sleeping Bionade over onto Youngjin off screen. He's going to be taken down by the whole hog there. Hyobin finally going to be interrupted, but it's too late. The damage is done. And Shock, they will keep holding this point.
Now this is where it starts to get really scary for the Dragons, because at this point, you know, you're out of tools.
DM looking for that angle, has that infrasight through, so you can see there's walls in action. Manages to take down Violet. Now the Nano Boost going to be out of the fight unless they can get the res off. Striker managed to find Youngjin, but now Smurf taken down as well. Ding on the hunt. He's looking for Architect to sleep, comes in. Barrage now going to be laid in. Kills start coming out, gets rid of the supercharger. San Francisco Shock, they hit 99%, but the team is still getting picked off. Now the flip comes back through. They have to tag this right now.
And they don't have the staying power of the Nano, it just comes in now.
Trying to get around the back, Smurf barely manages to tag in to force out overtime here onto the point. Adaptive shield gonna be used. Architect swapping over onto the Genji. Hook comes through, Smurf taking a lot of damage. Falling low, takes a little bit more. Then finally managed to finish him off, and Moth is gonna be gone as well. So now it's just Violet, but he's out of the fight. The DPS from San Francisco Shock do not stand a chance here on their own. Striker eliminated. It's a close one, but the first round of Oasis goes to the Shanghai Dragons.
But you don't have initiation with this, with no EMP building, so I'm concerned about that.
Well, Youngjin gonna be taken down. And now Gamsu falling as well, so the front line unable to stand up against the Shock. We'll just go ahead and continue to maintain control at this point. Architect, ooh, has enough fuel to get back up, but TM was waiting on the low ground. Finds the kill, but Striker.
This is the concussive there, so not able to launch himself back the way he wanted to. And look at the damage output here now. It's not enough to take him out here. He's pocketed, and there's just not enough damage from an Ana.
Oh, but that's gonna be the hook. And that will be able to take him down, so the pick on Moth not gonna be leading to too much now. And a boost tossed through here on the Hyobin. Striker gonna be taken down. Youngjin trying to draw this one back through as Violet gets eliminated as well. Hyobin around the side, does take a breather, does keep himself topped up. But Smurf's gonna be eliminated now. DM trying to stay alive, trying to get the shots through. They will be able to do so. On the board now are the Shanghai Dragons. He's got the rockets lined up. Hook comes through onto Youngjin. He gets bionated, so cannot get healed up. Will be taken down. Barrage, however, gonna be tossed into the back, and that's gonna be a double going through. Dink will get taken down by Violet. The res comes in. Architect back into the fight with a barrage of his own, so they might actually be able to flip this back through still. Gamsu going lower. The leap over the top. Striker comes up with the kill. Now looking for Luffy, who just does not stand a chance with the rest of his team, but Ding's still applying pressure on that flank, but now DM gone in the front lines. Striker comes up with the kill. He's gonna be taking a nap as the Dragon Strike comes through. They're trying to interrupt that ultimate, but we're unable to do so. Ult goes through, pulls two up. Now Ding gonna be taken down. Res not gonna be possible as Coma gets eliminated as well. Barrage gonna be dumped in. Nano for good measure just to get that damage mitigation, and the OT wick will burn away. 100% for the Shock. One more round.
In that coordination, we're gonna take a look at this last barrage here from Architect.
Yeah, getting the kill onto Ding was separated from Coma, who is then just grounded over on the side.
It's all easy from here. You even see the Hulk come through there onto Youngjin as well, just to guarantee.
Taking a bit of damage here, just trying to break down that barrier for now. Violet going to be eliminated. Ding coming up with a nice one. Good sight lines for TM. He has that headshot, takes that bar up right out of the sky, and now Ding can push forward. Oh, the hook! He dodged it, but instead Coma intercepts. Does get taken down, but Shanghai Dragons still coming out on top here.
The skies are not safe when you don't have Widow advantage. So we do see the near car kill here for Ding. Well, Architect is just trying to get into position.
A lot of damage coming through. That's going to be the nano boost into the barrage. An instant 2 kills coming in. Architect, he's trying to dunk him, but instead He lands down here onto the ground, will be eliminated, and Youngjin set up to help protect his fellow DPS player.
Always main point of the game here.
If not, just try to win it out. Barrier denying a lot of silence, but DM still manages to find Smurf as he pops around it. And he gets the double tap off the grapple onto Striker. DM, this man is an absolute machine.
This is just really desperation here for the Shock.
Yeah, doing what they can, but Yoben just does not stand a chance. Hack coming in now onto Youngjin as they try to keep holding out hope, but they clear them off the point that OT bar is going to plummet very rapidly. Ding pushing his way around, nearly has the barrage. Bullhog comes out, Smurf gonna go down. Both taken out, Yoben gone now as well, and Architect, he's bionated, he's eliminated, and Shanghai Dragons, they have the first map.
I mean, there were doubters for DM as being the best Widow in the world, but I think they are getting silenced more and more by every map you see. It's the DPS duo that's winning this for the Dragons. The Widow battle is won by the Pharah. The Pharah battle is won by the Widow, and they together, best Pharah Widow duo in the league right now.
Rascal trying to survive, gets punched out of that immortality field.
It's
no
used
one
early.
there for the follow-up to try to finish him off. Now it's gonna be expiring soon, and Youngjin uppercuts him out of it, manages to find the kill already. A couple picks coming through DM. Unhindered at the moment, will finally get jumped on by Yoben, but now Super is gone. Luffy going to be the only elimination coming through here for the Shock. And that will just be a very swift cap onto A. And this pick up on a Violet. Rascal now going to be taking a snap. That's going to be the opportunity. He pulls the trigger on it. Yoben going to be melted out of that mech. They get the D-suit. Youngjin with a meteor strike takes down 2.
And Gamsu set it up. He made sure that Yoben would be knocked into the air and unable to defense matrix in that area. It's the hero he started playing with. Take a look at Youngjin here as well. In all the chaos, there's no retreat. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's going to get the meteor strike in for the double.
Yep. Drop it down to try to take him out. Moth's going to have to use that sound barrier as well, just to try to keep everybody topped up, and the Super swings forward. DM just cuts him down.
Now he's got this angle here. Immortality field down, and the amplification matrix isn't going to do much for you. This is definitely going to be the cap in 5 minutes. The advantage here too. Here we go.
Gamsu up over the top. Minefield going to be dropped in. Drop into the back. Both supports hugging each other in fear. But Ding does not care. He does not show mercy. He takes them down, and the cart rolls through. Shanghai Dragons making it look easy on the Shock's map pick.
On the Shock's map pick, and that's the biggest concern we have. Set up, messing up the formation. Here we go.
Jump forward. EMP going to be coming through. Violet already just picked off. Youngjin finds it himself. Mortality field is going to be used, but now there's a Bionate over on a Super. He'll be eliminated. Yoben knocked out of the mech, and Moth likely going to be taken down.
And they did it just before Moth had his sound barrier ready. Dragons looking to continue the fight. I think a bit of an overextension here from Youngjin. Great kill there for the Shock. They've still have both support ultimates, so this contest should be easy.
Yeah, and him getting taken down actually opens up for this play to happen. Koma and Luffy both going to be eliminated, so no supports in the next fight here for the Shanghai Dragons, if they take one at all. San Francisco Shock also steamrolling their way through to B.
Yeah, San Francisco Shock should have this for free. There's just no way to contest. Only DM is nearby.
He needs to play forward, keeping this one contested so they cannot advance.
Troy's the target they want, but they just can't get him.
Yeah, can't get that elimination yet. Ding at the moment as they stabilize, more than happy to hold on to that barrage because the EMP is nearly online for DM.
Exactly. Now the EMP is going to make the barrage so much more powerful. Great place on the Doofus again from Youngjin. Him landing on the ledge there is not an accident. He used it to escape, as you say. So incredibly good from Gamsu.
Groundtown searches out. Sinatra manages to get the catch him. Gamsu going to be eliminated, but now Rascal is gone. So no further immortality field, and he just goes into the back. Koma just slinks his way through, manages to find the rest. Gamsu going to be back in the fight, but Youngjin going to be taken down as the shadow comes in. Ding drops the barrage, manages to find one. Sinatra gets cleaned up, but he doesn't last much longer after that. Super able to swing and get the kill onto the enemy Pharah. Gamsu still wreaking havoc in the back, gets the nano boost, the EMP coming through. Super bionated, but the sound barrier shield comes in to try to keep the Reinhardt alive. DM just going to be snapping back over to the side, trying to keep himself safe.
Koma's insane!
Continues to find these picks.
Koma gets that res, he's healing up Loopy. Nobody's dying. Nobody's dying on the side of the Shanghai Dragons. That's another immortality field down. That's for the time bank. Let's see if they can finish the map.
Minefield's again going to be dropped in. Hack goes through on a Rascal, so he cannot tell if he only gets pushed straight back into the mines. Youngjin plays it perfectly, gets the hit, now takes Yoben out of the mech in midair. This guy is an absolute maniac.
Absolute crazy performance here from the Dragons. They are in their zone.
Violence gone. Youngjin is just popping off. Another meteor strike nearly available. We'll get the kill onto Sinatra again. Now looks for a little bit more. The Rascal, he's got that self-heal. He's trying to stay alive. They will go ahead and peel back. This is looking like a hold at the moment for the Dragon.
It is certainly looking like a hold. The San Francisco Shock don't have ultimates here to try to initiate a fight. Well, there's no chance they're finishing this map, but the hook misses.
Yep, it misses. The EMP comes down and it catches absolutely everybody. Mirage now laid down on top of it all. They look for the team wipe. Choi Hoban is the last one left alive, but they will strategically leave him that way. He's trying to jump off the side.
Well, Super slept. He's so important here.
Slept at the front. They try to knock him off the side of the map. Be grateful that does not happen, but now Moth is going to be gone. The coalescence coming out from Violet. They have to make it to the card. They barely managed to make their way through as Rascal swapped over onto the wrecking ball, but he's instantly taken down, as is Violet. Sinatra throws in the grab in desperation, but they cannot do it. Shanghai Dragons, they move up 2-0 in this first of 4 series.
Shanghai wins San Francisco's map pick of Numbani, a map pick they may regret looking back, but this series looks like it might be a quick one if they can keep up this performance right now. This is their meta, and they are the fan favorites, and they're 2 maps away from taking their first title.
Pop up on a couple members of the Transcendence will be forced out from Violet. Bionade only connects onto 1. Sinatra not going to be able to receive any healing here for the moment. Also coming online, 1 tick, nearly 2 gained to the side of the Shanghai Dragons as they look to push this one forward. Nanabu's going to be tossed into the back, but the shield, they get raised by Super. He stays alive. Gets that explosive damage coming through. Rez does come in, Super going to be taken down, but now they lose out on the Youngjin and this Widowmaker, but he himself is in danger of losing out onto that mech. Graviton Surge coming through, manages to find Gamsu, but Youngjin is already disrupted the back line, got rid of 2 supports. Super, however, with a pin, manages to equalize, gets rid of the and then snipes Sting out of the sky with a fire strike.
Huge plays from Sinatra as well. The lack thereof for Shock. We're going to be there on B. Just have a shot of him sniping the far out of the sky here.
Yep, gets the pins.
All after preventing the res. So
Shatter in, and a great fire strike. Playing solo for the moment. Choi Hoban going to be taking it out, and Rascal going to be assassinated in the back line. Barrage now rolling through. Moth going to be taken down. Only 1 support. It's going to be Violent. He can only heal 1 person at a time unless he has that ultimate, which he does not. Super cleaned up. Rocket's still coming in. They will get the kills here right as we enter into overtime. Get the cap and get bumped up 4 minutes in the time bank. Onto the high ground as he tries to stay alive. Gets another punch in on the Choi Hoban, but Super can't quite keep him alive. So does get taken down. Immortality Field now going to be eliminated. Meteor Strike is in. Youngjin looking for a place to land. Doesn't get anybody with the impact, but Rascal is still going to get cleaned up. Self-destruct coming in from Choi Hoban looking for a pick. Is unable to find one, and Ding denies the remake right at the last second.
Insane.
1 tick nearly grabbed here. Now going to have it. Shanghai Dragons on the board with 3 minutes, 15 remaining. Transcendent comes in from Violet, but it's too late to try to save Malt's life. They'll get cleaned up. San Francisco Shock, they have to stay glued to this point from now on. Managed to find the kill onto Youngjin. Choi Hoban going forward. Looking to create some space here for his squad. Barrage in the back cover, going to be dropped in. No D-Matrix available, Sinatra's gone.
It's greedy, but it pays off here. This could be the cap they were looking for.
Another Dragon Strike available. No, Rascal! He dashes straight into the headshot from DM.
There you go.
The Sonic Arrow. Dragon Strike through. And that is going to be the cap they can't beat. As he is hacked out. EMP comes in. That's going to be 5-man. Connected onto the Shanghai Dragons. And Coma and Luffy both going to be taken down. Melee hits in from the Shock, the San Francisco Shock. Get rid of the supports. Youngjin is going to be the only one that can offer up any modicum of healing. But doesn't really have any targets here. No friendly allies nearby. Will get cleaned up, and that is going to be an absolutely quick take here for the San Francisco Shock. 6 minutes plus now in that time bank.
Hold this next push with that combo. DM.
Rally coming out. EMP going to be used. Another 5-man, this time onto the side of the Shock as they push forward. Rascal going to be taken down. Ding not really into a position to use the barrage, but also not going to be necessary. The boot forward. It's both supports, and Violet will get cleaned up.
To the Shock, if they can set up the big EMP here, that's what Sinatra's looking for.
Got jump up over the top, EMP comes through, this time catching 4, and Ding is going to be one of them. Coma in the back under pressure, going to be burned down. Violet just cleaning them up with that coalescence. Now looking for a little bit more. Gamsu just pulling everybody together, going back and forth behind the shield, trying to stay alive, but there's only so much he can do by himself. He is taken down. Defense Matrix is there. The barrage gets absolutely nothing. Youngjin desperately trying to swap over onto that Bastion as Coma tries to buy some time with the Valkyrie, but he will get grounded, and that will be the cap here on to B. San Francisco Shock, they rebound in a major way. Anyone that Ding can get his hands on. Punch comes through and Super just falls.
The stagger kills here.
Transcendence was late from Violent. He was unable to keep him alive. Now jumping forward, Seismic Slam in. Looks for Moth. Sliver of HP remaining onto him. Violent going to be bionated, taken down. Moments before Luffy does get eliminated. Still a chance here for the Shock to try to stabilize, but as Youngjin As soon as he keeps getting these rocket punches through, those hopes, those chances, they dwindle away.
Now they
Look
look at how low he's
damage
getting.
going through onto him, and finally going to be taken down. The Coalescence was just moments away from coming up. Dragon Strike now going to be tossed in, flicks it over to the side. Everybody going to be dispersing, and now Super left alone will be taken down. Rascal as well going to be eliminated. The barrage online for Ding, waiting for his moment. Once again, Choyobin out of that mech, and they will be able to do so. Get the force here onto the self-destruct. The bomb comes in. Choyobin managed to find two, but he gets rid of the baby defense, so there's no chance of a remech. Now Sinatra and Moth going to be gone.
Primal's almost ready.
Violet over to the side, trying to stay alive, trying to burn down Youngjin, and he will be able to do so. But can he do more? Primal Rage comes out, looking with a sliver of HP, drops the Bionade, tries to survive. It's 77% built up here for the side of the Shanghai Dragons, looking for a bit more, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. Gamsu going to be taken down. Rez comes out, but it's off the point, and they will be able to hold him off.
Massive hold here in the air via Doomfist. And then he comes up with this bomb here at the end, which really stops as he nudges it.
Yep.
This stops the momentum. This is the moment where you lost your most important duo here, Coma and Ding.
Minutes going to be remaining, looking for that boot back. Concussive Blast, unable to find it. Barrage is just going to be layered in. Tries to find the kill, and actually Violent going to be taken down. Gets a follow-up again on the Rascal. Ding comes up with a triple. Now looks for Choyobin to knock him out of that mech. And they will be able to do so, and they can just leave him.
That's one way to shut this down, but it's gonna have to be Choi too.
Another jump here onto the high ground. Super goes forward, but gets stunned up. The EMP comes in, and Ding, he rains down hell from above. It's the kill onto Moth, nearly the team wipe coming in.
This is best case scenario for the Shock though, because now both ultimates are gone. I know it doesn't seem like best case scenario because the team just got wiped, but now
Bionade in onto him, trying to get rid of that Winston. Shanghai Dragons unable to find it so far. Gamsu going to be under a lot of pressure. The grab comes in. Youngjin going to be eliminated. Now 2 more kills going over as Rascal swings away. They will get the kills. They will be able to get this cap here onto A. But can they finish? Can they exceed that 77.6%?
They've got to rush in 10 seconds until it gets boosted up here. 39 is the time they've got.
For the hack there on a Violet, manages to fade away. Rascal set up for the moment. The EMP comes out. It's going to be a solo under Super, but that might just be enough. Who's getting close to that primal range. Now Rascal under some pressure as they push their way forward. They isolate him. They take him down. Sinatra trying to escape. A Hail Mary bomb out from Choyobin, looking for a pick, but this time he doesn't find anything. The kills come in. The OT will start dwindling away. They get the hack. The barrage greets Super. He falls. OT goes down. Violet just gonna get cleaned up. But that is the Shanghai Dragons moving up 3-0.
And this is looking to potentially be a very one-sided finals. Our 8th seed, the Shanghai Dragons, have never been on a stage like this in the Overwatch League. It's their very first time for the org, and they might close it out 4-0. It'll be the first this year. What an incredible story.
You saw it there on the side. Ding Dong Dragon strong. They're looking at Shock now have to reverse sweep if they want to get the back-to-back championship.
Shock could get sandwiched here, and DM's got the info.
Well, pocket coming in, but it's not enough. Violet gets a 2-tap on top of the rocket. Ding will be eliminated. Not really much of a chance of a res there, and DM gets hooked through. Choyobin getting rid of that enemy sniper, and Youngjin slept. Finished off.
And now the Shock can finally breathe after what was tons of pressure coming in from the flanking Reaper. The Widowmaker control A with this next fight.
Supercharger going to be tossed down by Gamsu. EMP comes out, manages to catch 5. For the kills now, Rascal throws in the barrage, manages to get rid of Gamsu. Youngjin trying to equalize, picks up 1. Rez goes back through onto Ding. They are without a Roadhog, they are without a tank. Not much staying power here for the side of the Shanghai Dragons on this defense. Coma playing forward, just trying to keep it going. But he just does not stand a chance. The whole hog comes out, Luffy gets taken down. Now DM going to be joining them.
This is a good time bank for the Shock.
Gamsu going low. They'll get top back up. EMP connects on to all 6 members of the Shanghai Dragons, but they have to get the kills through. And so far, they're not finding any. Rascal finally will be able to pick one up here on the Ding, but Super going to be taken down to exchange on those Orissas. As Gamsu will be eliminated, but Rez back into the fight by Coma. Bionade connecting there onto Choyobin for a moment as Youngjin tries to stay alive, but an answering Bionade goes forward onto him.
Potentially.
Doing their best. Choyobin going to be rezzed in. Barrage comes through. Rascal going to be slept. Bionade taken down. But the cart still continues to inch forward as Youngjin is caught in the back.
Violet hit 2 major sleep darts in that fight. That one there on the Youngjin was actually pretty massive. This is crazy. Yeah, that isn't going to work.
That was a very questionable one. Barrage dropped in as he was already at half HP. Makes for a very easy click from Choyobin. Now gets a very nice hook.
All right, Shanghai Dragons getting a little bit overzealous here.
By the Shock, looking for a kill. Could be chucking a couple of people out, but this time Ding manages to get the upper hand on a Rascal, but DM under so much pressure will be finished off. On a rocket there, gets rid of Super. Barrage is online, but Ding wants to save that. Knows that they still have to hold out for about 2 more minutes. Crucial pick if he can find it. Full hog from Youngjin though. Will just take down Rascal, now pushes up, looks for Super. And they will be able to find that pick. Youngjin gonna be pulled in, wraps around, he does the 180 hook on the Moth!
It's always good. It's always good when you get those hooks in second. It's not on to Choyo.
Barrier from Gamsu.
Ding's back, he's still got the barrage.
Another hook, but this time gonna be canceled. But
There it is.
the barrage comes in. 2 lined up, make it 3 as Super gets taken down. Now Rascal gonna be gone. It's just Sinatra and Moth versus the world. He's got an EMP, but they need a lot more. EMP comes in, it's gonna be a solo onto Youngjin. Not what he was looking for. Moth taken down here at the end. Sinatra just tries to delay alongside Rascal, waiting for him to get back over there, but it just cannot happen.
And it was the EMP they didn't hold. Defenders. We'll take a look at this Kilo for Coma. But you know, this is a squad that has faced these massive advantages and then thrown them away in finals. They were the leaders versus Lunatic High in the Apex Season 2 finals. At that time, the card is rolling. They're gonna have to come out of this position. That's where Ding is looking for the shield to be turned.
Yeah, they're trying to contest just here on the edge using Super Shield, but that'll only last so long. Mortality Field gonna be coming in. Youngjin manages to pick off Violet. Now the Immortality Field's gonna be taken down. Suddenly everybody is vulnerable. Youngjin going low. Has that Meteor Strike, gets rid of Super. Choyoban gonna be knocked out of the mech. That's exactly what they needed. And all the while, Shanghai Dragons, they do this without using anything. They're about to have 6 ultimates online.
So they don't know. They don't know.
Going for the flank, looks for the punch, everybody peeling away. Immortality Field's gonna be used here.
It's early.
He's waiting for that Meteor Strike. Looks for the drop down. Mortality Field's still up and Luffy gonna be taken down, but now Super gonna be eliminated. A little bit too late there on the Transcendence from Violent to try to keep that main tank alive. Maybe a bit of Bionade involved as well. Either way, that's gonna be the Barrage dropped in, looking to clean up Sinatra. With the help of DM, they managed to find it, but Rascal will take that far out of the sky.
The Immortality Field looked like it might have been early there, coming out for the shock, but it's actually what helped them set up to get that last few percentage points of Violet's Transcendence. He's halfway to another one here.
To the end, but they first have to make it over to A. Shatter comes in, solo onto Gamsu. Immortality Field's gonna be used. Gamsu gonna get cleaned up. Bionade connects on the 3, but now Ding is gonna be gone. No Barrage in the fight, and I'm not sure if Coma is gonna be able to get a res. He puts Gamsu back in, the pulse bump from Sinatra cleans up Youngjin. Gamsu goes swinging away to get rid of Luffy. DM over onto the side, trying to stay alive. But there's so little that he can do. Needs to buy enough time. EMP comes in, catches out 2. Violet will get taken down, but Ding, he can't join in. He can't tag in. And San Francisco Shock, they get a full hold, and now they're on the board.
Super with a big play, the solo shatter onto Gamsu. They predict the engagement tool. It's gonna be the Wrecking Ball. Super turns around and slams him to the ground. It's a 6v5 fight. They have ult advantage, and they are now on the scoreboard.
Pull in onto Violet. He's cut off. Forced down with that trance. Rascal nearly eliminated. Sinatra goes around the side, manages to get rid of Gamsu. Can they actually engineer a flip here? Breather has been taken. Pulse Bomb goes to the barrier, but they get the pull down into the pit. Youngjin does get eliminated, but Sinatra gonna be taken down here. Now Choyoban going through as well. Yim gets that hack off just into the last second there as well to be cheeky.
The even fight favors the Dragons. It's still ticking up. If they don't get the flip, it doesn't matter. I don't know if they're gonna get it.
Violet has been eliminated. DM getting that health pack, tries to stay alive.
The swap to Sombra, but he's gonna try to keep Ding honest here on the Pharah.
Over into the side, and Rascal gets taken down with the EMP ready to go. Moth, can he get a res? I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Coming through just to push everybody back. Super gets annihilated, and it's 100-0 on the first round of Ilios.
Here that Super's set up. Goms is looking to change it.
Swing through coming in. Mine's gonna be dropped down, but they'll get stuck up in the chimney. Uh-oh, just gonna be 2 lonely mines down below. Not getting much. Gamsu, he pulls the trigger a bit too early. As you take a look at him here, Barrage coming in, Ding's not gonna get anything. They didn't use the EMP.
A fight-losing mistake for Gamsu, and it's something that he knows. He just missed time.
But ult still coming back on. Gamsu building up pretty rapidly. Now the EMP is gonna be going in. Moth taken down. Can't use the sound barrier. Ding drops his way through, gets himself a double kill. That will be the flip here, going the way of the Shanghai Dragons to get themselves on the board for the second round.
A clean solo ult fight there.
Still do have time on their side. 82% set up for them. Shanghai Dragons just now getting to 20. Bionade goes through onto 2. Sinatra uses the Graviton Surge. The kills, they're going the way of the San Francisco Shock, coming up with 2 there. Red's back over on Gamsu, however. But now Luffy gonna be eliminated by Moth. Fairly efficient here from the Shock. Use 4, not going to be having any support ultimates, but they will be able to clean this up, and we are at 98%. OT will be forced out, but there's no one nearby. They have to try to make their way through. TM, though, he gets close. It's not quite close enough. San Francisco Shock, they tie us up 1-1 on Ilios. Ruins. I think you can see here in the support camp, Moth hiding. Doesn't want to get caught by the EMP, and he will not. Pushes back around the side, gets 5 members on his team, shielding them up. Answering EMP comes through. That's going to be 4 members hacked on the side of the Shanghai Dragons. Hacks are expiring. Now Luffy going to be taken down. Super Pop in the Primal Rage. Looks for some kills, looks to deny the res, and he does so. Koma going to be knocked out of the fight. In all likelihood, eliminated as he tries to retreat back over to the dropship.
And this is still ult advantage to the Shock.
Raj not coming through yet. Not a juicy enough opportunity, but now he's going to find it. But the hack is expired. D-Matrix comes in. Rascal's still going to get picked, but that's by DMs. The barrage doesn't net them much. With Super getting finished off, Troy Hilbin hacked again. Maybe Dragons can get this flip. It's 85% of the moment for the Shock. Troy Hilbin going to get knocked out, finished off. They look to get themselves here on the board. Violet buys a little bit more time trying to force out that 99%. Sinatra gets slapped, knocking out a lot of that damage coming through. Super jumps into the back of the point. Youngjin going to be operating here by himself for the moment. Another EMP goes through. Now matched. 3 on either side, but Youngjin the first one to fall down. Luffy going to be taken down again, and Ding does not stand a chance. Unable to get that barrage online. And now it's just cleanup time for the San Francisco Shock as they look to finish this one off. The Primal comes in. Super, he can feel it. He wants that reverse sweep. Now it's 99%. They get the tag in briefly by Koma to force out overtime, but somebody's got to get there. They got to get there fast. DM, he jumps forward to the translocator, but he gets finished off. Now Koma's got to do it. The armor keeps him alive for a little bit longer. They get that nano boost over onto Ding as he tries to stay alive. Prez comes through for DM. Shanghai Dragons, can they try to pull this one off? It's a hack on the Ding as the barrage becomes available. Rascal's going to be taken down. Troy Hilbin barely manages to make it back into the back. And now the sound barrier comes out from Moth. He's trying to keep everybody tied up. The barrage coming in, looking for the kills. He gets Violet, he gets Troy Hilbin. The Bionade onto 2. Super's taken down.
Incredible bio grenade from Luffy. In a better position, here it comes.
He's jumping forward. He manages to find 4. Super bashed up. Has that Primal Rage online, but cannot use it yet. But they haven't been able to finish him off. And Youngjin's going to be taking down Rascal, finding that first kill with a rally rolling. Now the answering EMP comes through. 4 members going to be hacked out. And there are the kills. There was an impressive hold from the Shanghai Dragons to get that flip back through, but now Shock, they're back in control on the back of the Primal Rage. The OT will take away, and we are not done yet. Shock get another map win on the board.
Incredible fights here. Rascal hits the armor pack onto Troy Hilbin, who's low. He's rallying, and his rally lets them live through the EMP. They knew it was coming. They took the fight on their terms in a choke point. And San Francisco Shock are bouncing back. Shut down the Shock strategy.
Yep, into the back. Luffy gonna get hacked out. DM trying to go toe-to-toe with Sinatra here, but hasn't been able to offer up too much damage. Now Gamsu and Koma both going to be eliminated. San Francisco Shock looking to burst their way through. Get this cap onto A already. 1 tick gonna be snagged up. Second one is nearly there. And this is gonna be theirs. Fantastic start for the Shock. Let's be able to finish that out.
Right now, as when they need to make the big stand.
EMP's out, manages to find 5, and Rascal's gonna be res back through for the side of the Shock. Luffy going low, trying to survive. They'll pull him over to the side, and Sinatra is there to scoop the kill. It's gonna be a 3-for-1 Shock. Wildly coming out on top.
Fire coming from behind the San Francisco Shock.
EMP's out, however, from Sinatra. Manages to find 3, and one of them is the person trying to offer up those rockets. Ding gets taken down. Troy Hilbin spamming away, manages to come up with a couple kills, and Moth gets the boop off there. So crush their way through the defense. Shanghai Dragons now looking to stabilize again. 4.5 minutes for this final stretch of Eichenwald.
Great. We'd be seeing a 3.5-minute plus time bank on C. Here comes the EMP.
Yep, jump forward goes in, gets the pharmacy cop plus Gamsu. They manage to take him down. Primal Rages out from Super. He's going to be taking a nap for now. Luffy rocking him to bed. The cart keeps getting closer and closer. 1.78 meters left to go, but the kills are coming in. The pharmacy is going to be gone. They get the res on the Gamsu. The staying power is just not going to be there. He's by himself. Look at taken down. 3 minutes flat left in the time bank. San Francisco Shock, they finish Eichenwald.
Youngjin is getting destroyed by Troy Hilbin in terms of the damage output here on the Hogs.
They finally managed to find one, and Sinatra got slept and finished off by Luffy. Rascal as well, going to be taken down. The hook comes in. Finally, the Shanghai Dragons can start pushing forward. Super's not going to be able to do anything here. Will get cleaned up. They've finally broken through. And the Shanghai Dragons, but it's just over 2 minutes remaining in that time bank. And on to Gamsu. Youngjin going to be taking a nap as he gets pulled through. EMP goes out from Sinatra, catches 4. Mirage Hammer from Ding looks to turn things around. Gets rid of Violet. No sleep dart able to come in, and now they will clean them up.
DM with the EMP there that saves Luffy.
Violet pushing his way out, looking to contest first. Barrage comes in. Nano Boost gonna be tossed down on top of it. Violet gets caught up in the fire. Will be eliminated as the supers. The whole hog comes in from Youngjin. Dash up for the moment. 0.81 meters left to go to push this into B and get that time bank up. San Francisco Shock. They just want to drain this down as much as they possibly can, but now the EMP comes through. The kills do follow. 3.5 minutes in the time bank for Shanghai Dragons.
Boost.
Toss into the back. Super. Speaking of which, gonna go low and Moth. He gets hacked. The EMP. It connects onto Lucio. Barrage and instantly melts down two. Fork on now. Moth killed off Troy Hillman, trying desperately to use that self-destruct. But it's not gonna matter. Shanghai Dragons, they cruise through into the end, and now we've got overtime rounds coming up.
On Oasis. Now let's take a look at Moth getting caught by this EMP, which gives them the opportunity to win this map and series in itself. It just barely hits Moth over the wall. He's on the edge. You can see he's not even in where it shows in animation because he's stepped out of it.
Right.
Barrage isn't ready yet.
Nano gonna be tossed in, the Barrage nearly there. Now has it online. Troy Hillman looking for somebody to hook.
Ding holds this, even with the Nano, he holds
Hanging
it.
on it, but now Cole and Youngjin both gonna be taken down. Luffy eliminated as well. 23 seconds remaining. He knows that they have one more chance. They should be aware of this.
Yes, they are.
Sinatra, however, he's playing up into the front using the EMP. Manages to catch out two. Youngjin and Luffy both gonna be taken low. The point cap nearly comes in, and now Rascal gonna be taken out of the sky. Sting, however, falling low, and he'll get finished off. And they can't get there in time.
Massive hold here.
Sting doesn't go down there. Who knows? Take a look at Troy Hillman's perspective here in all of this chaos. Casually pulling him right out of the sky. Hold hook gonna be coming in. Youngjin pulled, trying to stay alive, but the bio name comes through. He's got a sliver of HP. He barely makes it around the corner. Think, however, gonna be taking a nap. But being finished off now. Dink gonna be gone. San Francisco Shock. They're pushing their way through. 3 kills to them. The hack onto Youngjin. They're trying to get even more. Gamsu by himself. Gonna be taken down. Koma doing what he can.
There's no way.
But the pharmacy doesn't stand a chance. And San Francisco Shock will take us to one final map. Map 7 coming up. Looking for the reverse sweep.
It looked to Kilios like it might have been one of our most one-sided stage finals in Overwatch League history, but they are bringing it back. The reverse sweep is possible. Super over egregious usage.
Rascal now going to be taken down too far forward by himself. Super going to be using the Primal Rage, but after Hillman going to be out of the mech, so not much for damage mitigation. And oh, Luffy, he survives with a sliver of HP. In the meantime, DM is just popping heads.
He's got a double here, maybe a triple.
Doesn't quite get that final blow
Luffy
on the Super,
it.
but the damage is done. Start pushing forward. Is offering up that extra armor to everybody around him. Dink goes low. EMP out, Gamsu gonna get dropped. Youngjin trying to stay alive. Pops that whole hog, but isn't gonna lead to any kills here for himself. Troy Hillman pushes forward to try to disrupt Dink up into the air. The cart is rolling.
He wants to use it, but he can't. He just can't here. They don't have the numbers advantage.
It's another hack now onto Youngjin. Violent with the coalescence. Builds him up so quickly. Comes up with a kill onto Coma. And now Luffy as well. Gonna get burned down. That's the cap onto A for the Shock. You can. Bubbles used, so they are aware of that now. Pops it this time, and now Rascal and Sinatra, they get taken down. Their one means of protection, really. Taken away. The side of the Shock. DM pounded down. One final swipe just before he can get that health pack. Does manage to finish him off. Self-destruct from Trio, but not going to be able to find a pick. But now the Barrage comes in from over top. EMP is out from Sinatra. It catches 5. And so far, they only managed to find 1 as Gamsu gets taken down. Everybody else topped up. Gamsu now going to be res back in Coma. I don't know how he continues to do this, but he keeps getting down onto the ground. And Gamsu, as he comes back from the dead, gets rid of Troy Hillman, gets rid of Rascal.
That was such an interesting usage there too from Violet. He used the damage orb instead of the healing orb. They needed that sustained healing. They are now going to get cleaned up, it appears, but this is a great fight for the
DM comes up with 2. Moth and Super going to be eliminated. We're down below a minute remaining. 50 seconds on the clock.
Next year hasn't really been seen success since Team China in World Cup last year. Oh no.
Oh, and Sinatra
no EMP.
Picked off. The EMP is there. Barrage coming through again, just firing it down the hallway. Straight over towards the spawn. Moth tries to tag in, will get taken down. Troy Hillman going to be eliminated. DM has just been on a solo mission in the back the entire time to finish him off. And that is where the cart will stop. That Sonic Arrow will swap over. And Rascal's taken out of the fight. Coma was eliminated, but now Moth. Oh, he's trying to float, but isn't a bunch of...
Oh, Choi!
Oh, man, what a jump scare. Comes in from behind. Moth will get taken down, but Choi Hobin gets rid of DM. Scrappy off the bat. I like it. Barrier set up. Rascal goes low, but will be able to stabilize. But no, now he does manage to find the shot. Gets rid of him. And that's going to be a very tough press. Barrage comes in on the back of that bio nade. 2 kills over. DM gets rid of Moth. Pharmacy completely dismantled. And now Sinatra, just moments before that EMP.
He's not going to choke and use it too early this time. He does get picked. But they're going to have to use this barrage, and they're going to have to hold for 4 minutes.
Supercharger coming out first from Gamsu. Super now matching. DM wraps his way around the side. Super going to be taken down, and Moth with a sliver of HP tries to survive.
He's going
DM is going for the fight. He's got Sinatra, and Coma scoops in. Gets that tag team battle. They take him out. Rez comes back in, Super back into the fight, but a Bionade on the Choi Hobin now with the barrage layered in. Means they all get taken down. It is just Moth by himself, trying to buy time, but he cannot do it. No one is close. The cart's starting to advance, a Wrecking Ball on the way, but I don't think he's gonna arrive in time. And he will not. Reverse sweep, not gonna happen. The Shanghai Dragons, for the first time, will be your Stage 3 champions. They deny it away from the San Francisco Shot.
The Shanghai Dragons, they had an 0-40 season. Last year, they make their first stage finals. They prevent the reverse sweep. They take that 4th win, and it's a huge win for this Korean squad that represents China here in the Overwatch League. They've been so close so many times in their career, but finally they close it out. It's Gamsu, the leader, comes in as a late trade and helps build this roster up. It took a long time. It took 3 stages, but the Shanghai Dragons are the best team in the world today.
The rest of the team comes out to join them. Hugs exchanged.